Well, greetings everyone and welcome to another video. Today I am down here in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, down in Oaks, and I am at the Lower Providence Park down here, which is owned by the county. So I am down here to take the e-bike out for a spin, and today we are going to be venturing down the Schuylkill River Trail once again from Oaks. And we're going to be taking a different route once we get down to Bettswood. We're going to be going across the Bettswood Bridge over the Schuylkill River, and we're going to be exploring what is called the West Trail of the Schuylkill River Trail. So it goes from Bettswood pretty much down to just about Norristown. I think it stops somewhere down around the Abrams Yard of Norfolk Southern. So I was already down here in the spring and rode from Oaks all the way down to Norristown and back on the actual river trail itself. But now I found out that there is a west trail to this to the SRT. So I want to go and check that out. Plus I want to see if we can check out an old train station while we're here, which is along the current Norfolk Southern line, but at one time was the Reading Company line, and that is the Valley Forge Station. Not to be confused with the Valley Forge Station that is in Valley Forge National Park. This is the old Reading Railroad Valley Forge Station. There's another name for it too, and by the time we get down there, I'll have the name figured out and everything. But it's a nice day here in October. Again, a little cloudy, a little cool. That's why I got the hoodie on, but it's still going to be a good day for a ride. So let's get you mounted on the bike, and we're going to head on down the trail. That is just a gorgeous view of the river. Nice and calm through here. Fairly deep. Deep enough that you can have boats on here. But so far none today. In fact, right over there is a boat launch. And then on the other side of the river, or the other side of the bridge rather, that's 422 right there. This is looking over towards Norristown. And Trooper is right up there. So there is the first point of interest. There is the original Valley Forge Station, otherwise known as Port Kennedy Station. But this is not to be confused with the other Valley Forge Station that's located further up the road on Route 23 inside the Valley Forge Park. So we are going to go down there. I believe we can get up to it there. Looks like there's a driveway there. So if we can get up to it, we'll go there and get some pictures of it. Yeah, looks like there's a groundhog there that I disturbed, but there it is. The old Valley Forge train station for the Reading Railroad. So this is the active Norfolk Southern line that goes from Wyomissing Junction all the way down through Pottstown, Spring City, and Royersford, and comes down here to Abrams Yard. Hopefully I can get some pictures of Abrams Yard today, but there is the old Valley Forge Park train station. It's a shame it's just sitting here rotting away. So if I find any information as to when the last time this was used, I'll put information in the at the bottom of the screen here, or in the description field. But I don't see any no trespassing signs in the area here, so it is fair game to at least walk around here and get some shots of it. So this area where I'm standing here most likely was the loading platform at one time, and probably the area that's right here is most likely where there would have been the track there off the main line coming into the station here, where passengers would board. I'll have to see if I can find some old aerial photographs of this from back in the day. And there's something interesting too. There is electric coming up to this point, because that's one of the smart meters, and they've only been put on in the past couple years. So there is electric coming in here to the, don't know if it has electric inside, but there is electric at least to the outside of the station. Just standing here looking around, I think that road up there is accessible. You can get down here with a car. This would be a great rail fanning spot. Looks like somebody's walking along the tracks up there. It looks like we got a trespasser up there. But this would be a great rail fanning spot along here, but too bad this line doesn't see much traffic during the day. Most of the trains that go on this line are during the overnight hours. So while I'm here, I don't see any signs or anything saying keep out, so check this out. I guess these were the houses here for Port Kennedy. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the Schuylkill Canal. Which I can't remember if the canal would be on this side of the river or if it's on the other side of the river, because it does change somewhere, but it looks like those are houses for the village at one time. I'm going to drive back this trail here for a minute and see where this takes us. So I don't believe that person was trespassing up here. Judging from where I was at down there. They weren't trespassing. It's actually part of a trail. I think it might be a trail that takes you up in the Valley Forge National Park. Might be a connector trail here from the looks of it. And as I was coming out the path, came across this. Old rails laying along here, still intact to the railroad ties there. There's some more laying over in here yet too. Most likely these were taken out. Maybe this was the track that was in front of the platform there at the station. Although I don't think it was, because I'm looking right there. That looks like 1998 stamped on the rail. There's one in the back there that says 1978. But we're all made at Bethlehem Steel. They're just sitting away here and nature taking over them. So I'll have to do some digging and see if this path here is actually a connector trail to Valley Forge Park, and if it is, I may come down here and park at Bettswood there, come across and ride up into the park. Last time I was at Valley Forge Park was 1978. I was on a field trip. Actually, it's 1979. I was in 3rd grade, came down here on a field trip. So I'm pretty sure we can't get a car down here. I'm sure there's going to be a sign somewhere saying no vehicles. And I was right. I just did look down at the end there, and there is a sign down there, emergency and authorized vehicles only. So much for driving the Jeep back here to the train station to do rail fanning, but you could still park over at Bettswood and bring the scooter over here. Be a short drive. Even right there under that bridge would be a great rail fanning spot. Could rail fan even in the rain. So we are now on the West Schuylkill River Trail, or Schuylkill River West Trail rather, however you want to say it. So we'll see how far down this actually goes. Coming up around the hotels at Valley Forge, where the Valley Forge Casino is located. I don't know if they're actually hotels. I think these are actually considered luxury apartments down here. So far, we are at 5.5 miles. Railroad crossing. Oh, they weren't kidding. There's a railroad crossing here. Well abandoned too. Yeah, so I'm not sure where this rail line would have went to over into the King of Prussia area. As far as I knew, there was never a line coming off of the main line, which is just on the other side of the trees over there. But learn something new every day. And I hear a low rumble. Sounds there's like either a train's coming or we're getting close to Abrams Yard. I'll have to see if I can find some dates on this rail. So I did try and find dates on the rail, but couldn't locate any. The rail's too weathered. We are at Abrams Yard. So I'll drive up as far as we can here. Well, you can at least see the yard from the outside. But not much to see. And of course they stopped working on building that train when I got here. And I'm looking at the sign that's here too, and it says remote control locomotives operating in this area. So that's interesting. I doubt we're going to get any luckier and get closer to the yard. this looks interesting. Talk about a switchback. I think this might be the end. Yep, we are at the end. We are at Byler Road and Abrams Road. This is the end of the West River Trail. Because over here, which I'll go up top here and get a better picture of it, is the King of Prussia Fire Company. There's a good picture of it. All right, so from here we are going to turn around, probably stop down here at this park, stretch my legs for a bit, and then we are going to head back up through. All right, so we are off again. After taking a little break back there, we are going to head back up to Bettswood. See how I feel when we get back up there. Maybe we'll ride the other side of the trail again and head down into Norristown. So 10 miles so far we put on the bike today. Why not? We're here. We'll ride to Norristown. So at some point here is where we're going to be turning around. I think it might be right down here. We're crossing over 202 right now. And I think I'm coming up on the SEPTA station. So the rail trail continues on, as down there is the I believe it's the SEPTA station. That's right ahead there. So this is where we are going to turn around and come back. We are at Barbados Street. So from here down to Philadelphia is 17 miles, I believe. I did the calculations on it. So at some point, I'm gonna have to find a spot to park somewhere. I don't know where the trailheads are down in this area. I'll have to do the research on it. But it'll be, that'll be next year, because the trail's closed down in Roxborough anyway because of the construction going on at the Flat Rock Dam. So, have to figure it out, but 17 more miles to go before I can really say that I rode the whole thing. Let's put it this way, the completed sections of it. So downtown Norristown. This is 202 and Main Street. And that's one of the SEPTA lines here that you see off to the left there. They have a station just up the road there, not too far. So I can't remember if there's a SEPTA bus depot down there on where we were or not, but here's the SEPTA line. So total miles so far is 15 miles. I've been at this for 2 hours and 22 minutes. And I traveled 15.1 miles. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. 22.6 miles I put on today, and total time with stopping and everything there. So the whole time this trip was 3 hours and 17 minutes. So, but that included all the stopping I did along the way and everything. But it was such a good day for a ride. Beautiful fall day out here. Glad I came down here and explored the West Trail, took a look at the train station and everything. So if you did like the video, please give it the thumbs up. Also hit that bell down there if you want to be notified when I upload new content to YouTube. And again, thank you to all the subscribers on here and my other social media pages out there. So until next time, let's have a ball and do it all. We'll see you soon.